Is an American Airlines pilot arrested for being under the influence.
Welcome back to Powerball and the Millionaire. I actually found the card. It was Miss Gloria's card. So we can now get started with the semifinals.
Authorities say he failed 2 breathalyzer tests.
Ready?
Next Wednesday night, record
All right.
Baltimore all the way up through New England. New York setting a record low of 14. Icy trees there along Lake.
I remember.
But also wind advisories in parts of this country tonight. Red flag warnings in 20 states. Fueling
You got 2 golf balls. 1, 2.
What we showed you last night. The man right there in that road grader caught up in the fire. He was helping to fight. He is okay tonight, and we were told he was fast.
The first one is.
He was more on the cold. The first those red flag warnings we've been watching since last night.
And we should warn people. So
The first time that you make it in there,
but also the wind advisory.
you win. If none of you make it in there
Up to 50 miles per hour.
at all,
Of course, the fire danger.
go to a wall off.
The time there is 7 a.m. Look at Raleigh.
Okay, there you go first.
44
What?
showers and thunderstorms.
Right off the bat, you made it in.
Headline David going into the weekend is going to be this Arctic air. It settles in the freezing line from Missouri to North Carolina.
We're going to stay a little longer. Ginger, thanks.
You two leave with $10,000.
Crime scene.
And Larry,
Young woman was found.
come on up
Austin, Texas, are conducting
and
more than 51,000
play for $1 million.
Tonight, students at the University of Connecticut It does make me feel a little bit unsafe. The body of a woman in her 20s found yesterday at the bottom of a creek winding through university grounds. She was walking so close to so many buildings and there was probably people around. Police are calling it a homicide, but have not yet identified the woman. And they haven't said whether there's any connection to a student who went missing just 3 days ago.
I mean, we haven't had something like that happen on campus in the last 10 years.
Law enforcement now stepping up security on campus with 50 more officers patrolling on foot, bike, and horseback.
Be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Officers urging students to lock their doors, walk without earbuds, and travel in pairs.
I got my friend to come and pick me up last night from the stadium instead of walking home or taking a bus.
David, Austin police have now taken over this investigation, and the university president urging students to be extra cautious at night and stick to well-lit sidewalks. David.
Kana Whitworth in Austin tonight. Kana, thank you. Next here this evening to a flashpoint, the Tennessee legislature weighing a vote on a new law to protect the right of counselors to turn away patients if treating them would violate their religious beliefs. It's the latest in a wave of similar laws across this country, including a move in Mississippi. ABC's Steve Osensami was there tonight in one town talking to people on both sides of this heated issue.
Tonight, the culture war over same-sex marriage has come to Mississippi. Protesters here are taking their outrage to Governor Phil Bryant's door. This week, he signed in a new law allowing public and private businesses to refuse service on religious grounds to gay or transgender people. And not just cakes, flowers, and wedding venues, but adoption, certain medical services, and counseling.
I think it protects the religious freedom of people who have deeply held religious beliefs.
The new law is specific about what beliefs
All right,
it protects.
so,
marriage is between one man and one woman.
our
Sexual
headphone
relations
cases have
marriage,
arrived
and
in
that gender is
Kenosha.
determined at the time of birth.
at
People
5:07.
have a legitimate objection to what's going
What it
on.
says.
A religious
Still
subject,
says, though,
have
arriving
course of
Friday.
action.
But critics call it state-sanctioned bigotry. Karen Brown, a baker in South Haven, Mississippi, says she only needs to know how you want the cake.
What a person chooses to do
This is an Amazon.
and the people that they love
Go to
and the
Chicago.
communities that they love.
Executives from several large companies have written appeals to get the law overturned.
Well,
In North
but like I
Carolina,
said,
more
it's
than
still
80
saying
businesses
it'll be
are
here
protesting the law
Friday.
there, and PayPal is now pulling
You know,
400 jobs and a
Seems to me
$3.6
that it got to
million cost.
Kenosha, and then it got to
Tonight,
Chicago, and it got here the next
Are
day.
telling state workers they can't travel here in Mississippi for business. David?
Steve Osensami with us tonight. Steve, thank you. Next tonight to reaction already coming in after the former CEO of a West Virginia coal mine sentenced today
And then we
in
can
the
do
worst
this.
mine disaster in decades. We've been reporting on him for years now. You may remember this moment, Don Blankenship forcefully turning away our producer. Tonight, our chief investigative correspondent,
What
Brian
happened to
Ross,
the
on the
hat?
sentencing and the reaction from families
Well, I can't find the
outside.
hat. I might give you the million. This is not what I want to do.
And feared coal company boss in the country, Don Blankenship. Just like anyone questioning what he did,
And again, who knows?
including ABC News, which has been investigating him for years. And today, Don
Here it
Blankenship
is.
remained defiant, even after being sentenced to a year in prison for flouting mine safety rules that prosecutors said led to the deaths of 29 miners. Blankenship said he is not guilty of any crime.
Did you cause the accident?
No, ma'am.
It was 6 years ago this week that the buildup of dangerous coal dust led to an explosion that killed the 29 miners at the Upper Big Branch mine, owned by Blankenship's Massey Energy Company. Prosecutors say Blankenship conspired to break safety laws, that it was his greed as CEO that led him to imperil his daughter's survival to further fatten his bank account. Outside court, relatives of those killed in the disaster heckled Blankenship. Clay Mullins lost his brother in the mine disaster.
He's not sorry. He's sorry he got caught. But he's not sorry for the 29 lives that he took.
Blankenship left the courthouse with a police guard.
Oh,
Family
yes.
members continued to dog him.
Blankenship is appealing his conviction, but the judge said today he'll have to await the outcome of that while he is in prison out of one of his multi-million-dollar homes, David.
1 year. 1 year. Brian Ross tonight. Thank you. There is still much more coverage tonight. It's Wednesday. The secret recording in the operating room, and you will hear it right here. The patient catching every word while she was in surgery, and what she captured shocked her. Also, the new headline tonight involving Ivanka Trump and her clothing brand, the safety recall for stars made in China. And Amy Schumer upset tonight with how a major fashion magazine labeled her and the other women in these images, and why it's causing an uproar. Schumer is now saying he'll be back.
So, you know, I am Consumer Cellular's #1 fan.
And I'm Mary, he's just one of millions.
Nobody loves saving money as much as we do.
You gotta love that plans start at just $10 a month.
With contracts. Really easy to switch. You can even keep it up.
Even with their special discounts. It's all about the fantastic customer service.
What a great choice of phone.
Maybe people do have customer cellular.
Totally. Call, go online, or visit a Target or Sears store today.
Your brain changes as you get older, but Prevagen helps your brain with an ingredient originally discovered in jellyfish. In clinical trials, Prevagen has been shown to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, the name to remember.
There's someone out there whose diabetic nerve pain shoots and burns its way into your day. I hear you. Terrible is this pain that makes ordinary tasks extraordinarily painful. I hear you. Make sure your doctor hears you too. I hear you because I was there when my dad suffered with diabetic nerve pain. If you have diabetes and burning, shooting pain in your feet or hands, don't suffer in silence. Step on us and ask your doctor about diabetic nerve pain. Tell them
There's a more enjoyable way to get your fiber. Try Philips Fiber Good Gummies Plus Energy Support. It's a new fiber supplement that helps support regularity and includes B vitamins to help convert food to energy.
Good. Nice work, Phillips.
The tasty side of fiber from Philips.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware.
His garden wasn't looking so good.
Ace is a place to grow veggies that your kids still see.
Now through Monday, don't miss over $250 in instant savings on select products store-wide, including our best brands like Miracle Grow.
Why do people count on Sunsweet and Mason prune juice to stay fit on the inside?
It's made only from prunes, nothing else.
It's a natural source of fiber and 5 essential vitamins. Amazing prune juice and amazing prune light from Sunsweet. The feel-good fruit.
Drinking a little beer, haven't
Next tonight here to the female patient secretly recording her doctors in the OR, outraged by their comments about her while she was unconscious on the operating table. ABC's Matt Guffin with the audio she listened to when she woke up.
When you're gone under the knife, you don't expect cutting comments like this. You can hear the medical practitioners correcting themselves during surgery on a Houston
No
woman
one noticed the cat. Bones are hanging out.
reference the title character of the film Precious. Easter had hidden a recording device or hair extensions.
When you heard them saying over your body, precious meat, precious, did that offend you?
It was racially profiling me, yes. I was offended by it.
Easter egg done.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna stay on $1,000
for surgery sooner.
for Larry. Anyway, Larry, we're gonna stay off $1,000. You ran all those cents about writing all PXs. You will win $1 million.
Be mindful of their comments at all times, but also that no further action is warranted at this time. David Sewell, according to himself, in lawsuits against doctors. Now, Easter says that practice of unkind surgical banter has to end, and she's considering a lawsuit. David,
Matt Duffman tonight. Matt, thank you. When we come back about the Trump and the recall involving stars.
Good luck, and let's go.
Police losing control, flipping over and over on the highway. They didn't save
Dollar sign!
outrage tonight, calling out a magazine for how they treated her and the other women.
Bam!
Controversy over this
Okay,
image
first
as
strike.
well.
It's like a warning.
Sure, we could have stacked these tires or put them on a rack.
Second strike, technically shot the million.
To show off
The third strike, cuts your money in half and the game is over.
tire gear.
So what I'm gonna do is go on. There's less strikes in here.
Right now, during the big tire event,
Dollar sign!
rebate by mail on 4 select tires. Your Ford needs service. These are the specialists at Ford. This is Brad.
Dollar sign!
Hey Brad, want to trade the all-day relief of 2 leads for 6 Tylenol? What's the catch? No catch. You want me to give up my 2 leads for 6 Tylenol? For my new thing?
Dollar sign!
It's according to the
Dust and
critics, honey.
allergies get between you and life's beautiful moments. Flonase allergy relief. They won't. Most allergy pills only control 1.
Dollar sign!
Flonase controls 6. And 6 is greater than 1. Flonase changes everything.
Bam! Okay, lost his shot the million, but I'll tell you, that third strike will cut your money in half, and the game will be over.
Trulicity is not insulin. It helps activate my body to do what it's supposed to do.
So what are you gonna do?
Trulicity responds when my blood sugar rises. I take it once a week, and it works 24/7. It comes
Dollar sign!
and I may even lose a little weight.
Trulicity is a once-weekly injectable prescription medicine to improve blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes. It should be used along with diet and exercise. Trulicity is not recommended as the first medicine to treat diabetes and should not be used by people with severe stomach or intestinal problems, or people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Trulicity is not insulin and has not been studied with long-acting insulin. Do not take Trulicity if you or anyone in your family has had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine
Okay, there's a 50-50 shot here.
allergic to Trulicity or
You could get.
Stop using Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of an allergic reaction, such as itching, rash, or difficulty breathing. If you have signs of pancreatitis, such as severe stomach pain that will not go away and may move to your back with or without vomiting. Or if you have symptoms of thyroid cancer, which may include a lump or swelling in your neck, hoarseness,
You have a dollar sign on this, you win $128,000. What is this piece of paper?
Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, decreased appetite, and indigestion. Some side effects can lead to
It is a
kidney failure.
BAM! Oh no! You were so close!
Doctor about once weekly Trulicity and click to activate your within.
You're down to $32,000!
Back. Only Miralax hydrates, eases, and softens to unblock naturally. So have peace of mind from start to
So sorry! Oh!
To be in this other news involving Trump and the safety recall, the consumer product safety
Gosh!
scarves sold
You
under the
know,
Trump brand.
that was so close! Oh my gosh! You know, this was the closest we can ever get to $128,000. And that had never happened before. But this is our 11th episode of season 2, a really, really rare moment. right here.
She says there's nothing
So,
wrong with being
but
size,
that's $32,000. So thank you for playing.
Glamour magazine is
At least you won some money. But that is just really, really hard to beat. I mean, that is just really hard. How did that just ever happen like that? But you know, you got yourself $32,000. So thank you for playing. Alright, now that'll do it for this episode of Powerball the Millionaire. I really hate to say, but it's sad to go for the day. And I'm your host, Matthew Davis. Thank you for watching, and let's hope that we might never have a moment just like that again! Oh! But, hold on. Next episode is our All This Droppers episode. Our All Drop Disc in the Middle episode. So stay tuned for that. All our games will be dropped in the middle. So stay tuned for All Drop Disc in the Middle episode. And also, in 2 shows, we'll premiere our in the Fair Friday game ad.
Serious allergic reactions and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where
You want to see how here we go?
are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms.
It's used for Fair Friday. It's also going to be used for our Bonds the Millionaire sometimes.
With Humira, remission is possible.
You can multiply winnings by up to 5. I'll ask a specific player a number of questions for you.
Your cat to die. Advantage 2. Fight the misery of fighting fleas.
And if that player here in the audience can answer that question directly, answer those questions correctly, they can earn up to 4 more quintuple spots on the wheel. So, yeah. Also, the Plinko game we have here changes up for Bullseye and Fair Friday. See? Just gonna slap it on. Just gonna slap it on.
Kidney or bladder problems that have had medications they're taking. Certain medications, changes in diet, or medical conditions may affect the amount of Namenda XR in the body and may increase side effects. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and dizziness.
Now I am moving back. Ask the doctor what's taking Namenda XR and learn about a free trial offer at NamendaXR.com.
Coming up at 6, we're tracking rainstorms across our Chicago area, and tomorrow we could get snow. And we've been following the work all day. We're live at Wrigley, where the Arconic Marquee is going back up tonight. It's open tonight at 6. Finally, celebrating a country music legend. Tonight, we remember the singer many call the poet for the common man.
How about a little bit of Mama Tried? Will do it.
Mama Tried, released in 1968.
And folks, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. How is the Millionaires? Matthew Davis Production, copyright 2016. I deserve.
Lifetime Achievement Award.